I was watching a documentary last night called I'm Not Your Negro. It's a documentary about James Baldwin, the author and activist. And Samuel Jackson is narrating. If you all have not seen I Am Not Your Negro, please check it out. I'm going to be promoting it all week and on the weekend. I want you all to go and check it out. It's on Netflix, and you can download it on Apple, which is what I did. And one of the things that becomes very real to you as a black person, or if you're a white person watching the experience of black people in this country, is that having a child as a black person, man, there's a decision. You have inequality in the education system. You have disparities in the healthcare system. Hell, we can't even get born healthy. We have twice the rate of infant mortality. And then you look at, disparities in terms of education and all the other issues that we have to deal with, right? So it's a problem for us to be black. And so I understand why some black women may feel like, why would I want to bring a child into this world? I get it. Some black women's attitude is, if I don't have a worthy man, I'm not having a child, period. If I'm not married in a stable situation, it's not happening. I'm just going to not have a child. And then there's women who are just not maternal. They just don't want to have children. So children during a pandemic, understand this is a whole new thing. No one's had to deal with this in over a century. So here you all are as parents dealing with a situation that generations have never had to deal with. And this may end up being worse because of the leadership we have, and we continually going in and out of it. I thought that if we did the right thing, by July, we could be celebrating the 4th of July. Now, what are you parents going to do about school? How are parents managing having children in the house who can kill them? I told you, you ain't killing me. But many parents are dealing with that reality of having children in their households that are a danger to them. It's the 35 and younger who are, really bringing this virus, making this virus explode again because they're out at the bars and the clubs. So many of us have adult children at home. So yes, it is okay today to say, I'm glad I don't have children at home. Hey, Teresa, with or without the H?
With the H.
That's right. Your mama spelled it right. You know that, don't you?
That's right.
Yeah, that's how my mama spelled my sister name, Teresa. What's going on, Teresa?
I'm just saying, my daughter, she has one son at home. He's 10. And she hates homeschooling.
She pays what now?
She hates homeschooling.
Oh, she hates homeschooling.
Yeah, she want to send him to school. And not because she's tired of the child, because homeschooling, it takes a lot.
Teresa, forget what you just said. Why can't you just say I'm tired of my kids sometimes? Why can't parents just keep it? Be quiet. Wait, hold on, Teresa. What? No, hold on. See, y'all be half-stepping when y'all call here. Be honest. Sometimes you can say I get tired of my kids. Sometimes you can say my kids make me sick. Sometimes you can say my kids drive me crazy. Why can't we be honest? Thank you.
And she'll call me and say, Mom, I can't do this because this boy is wrecking my nerve.
I'm going to kill this kid. I'm just kidding. I know what I'm talking about, I'm
but
sorry.
Kids do wreck your nerve. And
right.
Me, I'm a single mom. Well, I don't have any kids at home. I have an empty nest.
Right.
But I worked in a nursing home, and those was my kids. And
Some of y'all ever shake your kids, make you so mad, you're like, boy, if somebody come get me. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Teresa ain't being 100 with me right now. Everybody not meant to have kids, man. Kids are not all rays of sunshine, all right? Kids cost money. Teresa, these kids are expensive, girl.
The next one, my daughter, she was like, "Ma, these kids is eating up everything."
Yes, they won't stop. They got a bottomless pit. It's like an abyss. Where does the food go? I mean, help a brother out.
We stuck in the house. We can't go shopping. The only place I go is to the grocery store. And I see the kids say, come out their room to go in the kitchen.
Right. But thank you for being honest. That's what I'm talking about, being honest. These kids will eat you out of house and home. Remember that expression? These kids will eat you out of house and home, Teresa.
They will, and it's sad right now. I tell it it's sad because we can't let our kids go out and run and play and whatnot, and we can't even. She can't even let them come to my house because
No, they can't come to my house either. Don't send your kids over to me. My daughter called me the other day, Trish. She was like, aren't you going to be excited when you have grandkids? I was like, no, I'm good. Just keep your little, you can have no kids for as long as you want. I don't need no grandkids. I'm good to go.
I think I disagree with you on that. I think
I don't care about you disagreeing. I'm going to cut you out. Don't be disagreeing. I'm just messing with you, Teresa. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because in this day and time, we need somebody to check on us.
So we're birthing healthcare workers. That doesn't sound like you got to have a child so somebody will take care of you. Really? Hell, if you had all the money you had from raising a child, you could pay somebody to take care of you, Teresa.
Well, some people can't do that.
Don't kill the jokes. Come back with your calls, Teresa. I love you. Thank you for hitting me up. What's up, Danielle? Mississippi's in the house. Man, that infection rate in Mississippi, boy. At least you all got the Confederate emblem off the flag. Let's be happy about that.
Oh, yeah, we happy about that. So, yeah, but we still need we need equality in the rate. Just because the flag is gone doesn't mean anything.
True that. I'm just trying to give I'm just trying to give you some credit, sister. I'm just trying to shout Mississippi out. Can you back up off a brother for a second for me to give Mississippi some love for getting that damn Confederate logo off the flag? Thank you very much. What's going on? How you doing?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I thank you. So I have a 12-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband works overnight, so I'm really a married single parent. So it's hard.
It is. It is.
My 12-year-old just turned 12, so that's kind of pre-teen. So she really, to get her up and to try and get her to get online and do the work and not rush through it and make sure that she's doing it, and then try to teach my 3-year-old colors, ABCs, and things like that. She won't be still for me. So it's a roller coaster.
Danielle, what are you going to do? What are you going to do for school, for all the parents out there? We talk about, people dying, which is horrible. People are losing their jobs, absolutely terrible. But now the parents have got to juggle having these kids at home around the clock. And what are you all going to do in August and September when it's time to send these kids back to school? How do you all decide whether or not to send them or not?
Well, I can't speak for other mothers because I know that they have to work.
Right.
But you have to also think, well, if I go to work and I send my kids to school, every child, you may have 3 or 4 kids that go to different schools.
There we go.
And you bringing them kids back home, even though you may be careful at work, but those kids may be bringing it home. Now you've been exposed to it. Now you got to take off work again. So
that's why I'm glad I don't have kids at home. I'm sorry. I just had to throw that in there. I'm sorry. Hey, family, it's okay for you all if you don't have kids to call in and say, Michael Basin, I'm glad I don't have kids at home because it's hard. I'm just saying it's hard, man, and people need to be straight up about it.
It's hard.
Go ahead.
I promise you it's hard. It is very hard because I'm here in Jackson. I have no support. My family is an hour and 15 away, and we don't have a support like that. So me being a mental health therapist, me going into these homes, like right now, I'm unemployed. I'm here with my family because I don't want to expose my children to going into other people's home and bringing it back to my home. So
see, that's what I'm saying. These are the challenges that we talk about. As a single person, I got to tell you, Danielle, I feel good right now. I'm sorry, I don't mean to rub it in, Danielle, but I feel good. What you all have to deal with in terms of feeding the kids, worried about school with the kids, worried about whether. Wait. I ain't done yet. Don't be cutting me off. I'm on a roll right now. Y'all got to worry about the kids bringing the Rona back home. It is a challenge having kids right now. I got to grab some more calls, D. Thanks for shouting me out from Mississippi. Hey, family, do me a favor tonight. I don't ask you all for a lot, but check out this documentary called I Am Not Your Negro. It is really great. I tried to watch it some time ago, and I ended up stopping in the beginning. I must have got distracted. But last night, I'm telling you, it was so powerful, and it made me realize some directions that my life probably needs to go in. But James Baldwin was an extraordinary man, extraordinary thinker. And to hear him talk about his relationship with Medgar Evers, his relationship with Malcolm, his relationship with Martin Luther King, and to talk about his experience when they died, when they got assassinated, let's call it what it is. It was really powerful. And his experience being a young black child and his experience with white people as a black child and how it really, developed his opinion about whites that was a little different than most blacks. And so it was just profound. I think you all will enjoy it. I think you should watch it with your kids if they're that deep, but you certainly need to check it out. Okay? I Am Not Your Negro. You can check it out on Netflix and check it out you can just download the movie as I did on Apple. All right, I'm going to let you all get into your evenings. Thank you all so much for hanging out. To all the parents, once again, I salute you. I do. It's got to be a hell of a thing to have a worldwide pandemic, to have 50 million people out of work, to have schools closed down, and to have this infectious virus out here, and still have to deal with teens, to deal with adult children who are at home, and dealing with young children that have to go back to school. It's got to be tough. So hang in there, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you guys on Bathing at the Dark tomorrow, and I'll see you all on the radio tomorrow afternoon. Have a good one.